brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting out today here in a 55-player free-for-all battle. Here in World 2, we're going to try and go for a South America spawn. Now, this has been an interesting one. I've seen players get very big off it. I've seen players get nothing off of it. It's kind of a real shamble as to what you get. I'm glad you left, because I would really like this center area all to myself. Hopefully nobody random spawns here and we can have a good start. We're Man Bear Pig today. I don't know, man. You got to create a new name every day. Sometimes they're hits, sometimes they're misses. But we did have two people random spawn here at the last second, but fortunately for us, both of them are north of us, and this guy's actually not moving. So in terms of actual competition, what our goal needs to be is cutting over to the west to make sure that Ohio and the green guy kind of get lost. I don't think they're going to really have any ability to push over east. And then more importantly, we need to go down south. South is where kind of the threat is. Player 118 is going to be a problem for us. So we need to kind of address that as much as we can by stifling his opportunity. So that's going to be an overarching goal. I mean, we're off to a good start already with the crown and just a lot of room over here. And so far, so good. We're just going to go ahead and boat up. And fortunately for us, these two are fighting, which is great news, which means we don't have to put as much effort going down and cutting them off because they're already basically dead. Let's go ahead and finish off Ohio over here. And now start to kind of suffocate this guy up north. We'll try and continue to keep going down south as we talked about being a priority. But for now, I'm not going to worry about it as much. I could attack the player, but honestly, attacking a player, even when they're weak this early on, is wasted momentum. We could definitely accomplish a lot more just by grabbing these bots. Even though some of the bots at points were at the same strength as him, the player will be more resilient at the end of the day. So we can just finish up over here, make sure we get these bots that other people could potentially grab. We're in a great spot, and this guy's going to be weak for later on. So let's just go ahead and make sure that we secure ourselves a nice kind of strong area and a lot of troops to go along with it. We'll take the alliance with 118 for now, or 188, excuse me. And I think now's the time we push down this guy. I think he's kind of overextended himself too much. Let's go and finish him off over here. Just grab the rest of this land before anybody else tries to come over here. If we could get to 60,000, if that I was about to say, would be amazing. And this kind of reveals the real beauty of a South America spawn is now look how strong we are, just out of nowhere immediately. 33 players still on the board, but we're this strong. Knock off whoever that is, just so nobody else gets an easy landing. Now, where's our kind of pathway to victory? I think, honestly, North America would probably be better. We have two options, really. Africa is a trap. You don't want to go to Africa. We could go down south, which would be good, or we could go up north. I'm thinking north would be better for us. I'm going to go ahead and take this alliance with this guy, although I am going to grab some islands to make my attack into him a little bit easier, because I'm still thinking north is going to be the way to go. Let's try and get evil power on board as well. Good, we do get that alliance. Hopefully you don't try and counter my islands over here, as I'm just trying to grab some Bahamas, you know, a little vacation spot. And now we continue to wait for our red interest. Interesting. Are you two fighting? Because this could be a quick, easy grab here. I don't know. I would love this guy to be strong because I would like to block a lot of what's happening over on this side. We'll see. I think I'm still going to go over here. This might be a little bit too slow to go into North America, but I prefer not to leave a player in North America. I think that would be a problem for later on. So let's go ahead and just continue or start the attack on Syntheria. It's early in the morning. Leave me alone. Let's go ahead and start fighting this guy down. Hopefully he doesn't put up too much of a pressure or resistance. He immediately full sends. Good. Gives us the broken heart. Sorry, friendo. Now let's go ahead and push over into this guy. Just no kind of stop here. Pushing into the strong player. The bot's going to be attacking as well, which is great for us. Let's just go ahead and continue. Really kind of putting up a front here because we don't want this Astarius to get stronger. Oh, man. Don't worry about it. You came here at the gameplay, man, not the pronunciation. Let's go ahead and knock this guy down. And really trying to get over to the Alaska player because we'd like to grab that land as soon as possible. Although we are, you know, honestly, do we push this? I think not. We're already being as aggressive as we possibly can. This guy just won't die. Oh, and this guy's going to be a problem is the issue. There's the full send. Thank you. Let me jump over here. And then as aggressively as I can, grab the rest of this. Because I'm going to have to fight you next. We'll wait to get up to our red interest again before we reload. He does boat into us, but immediately stops. I think he kind of saw the error of his ways. And yeah, you're getting attacked already by evil power, which is interesting for me. Now, here comes the kind of point where we need to start identifying people we want to stay away from. Genghis Khan's going to be a problem. We know that. We probably want to go into Africa, but I'm first going to go ahead and start fighting down this just to secure this border and make this a little bit more difficult. And then I think we go into evil power. So let's go ahead, get a little bit of a boat here just for preparation. There's a full send in our favor. Wonderful. And we can go into evil power once we get kind of the Greenland area that we want. Let's grab Newfoundland and continue to keep jumping over here. Grab this. And we have landed. Good. Let's boat. Grab the rest of this. And now we need to start striking down some big Africa powers. Life's going pretty good for us right now. It's just about managing borders and making this manageable for us. Speaking of making things manageable, let's go ahead and finish this guy off, as he's pretty manageable at this point. We can do 2 attacks at once. Get a bunch of land over here. And yeah, we're in a very, very strong position. I mean, we have had nothing but unmitigated success up to this point. And now we just kind of need to figure out how do we close this game out. Angola is going to be a probably good way to kind of decrease or increase our ability to win the game, just by getting rid of a strong player immediately, while again avoiding Genghis Khan, who's going to be kind of the threat. But we're at 43% in red interest, so at this point it's going to be rather difficult for anybody to kind of come in and knock us down. We'd have to be a little bit on the foolish end. Let's go ahead and boat and fight Palestine, though. Again, trying to avoid borders with a very big guy. Give me a boat. See if you're willing to deploy 7 million. You don't have 7 million, so I'm just going to sneak on in. Grab the rest of this here, as life's going to go pretty well for us, as we have just suffocated the board's opportunities. No one has any real shot of doing anything, and that's just because we've played it well by selecting our targets well, and honestly just getting off to a great start. You know, you can't discount that. This game's, you know, this game has a high degree of luck. But at the same time, you can always put yourself in a position to get lucky, as I always say. Now we just knocked down Genghis Khan in one kind of quick blow. So a rather quick game for us in World 2, you know, just by playing it, I think, the best way we possibly could, and getting a little bit lucky on the side. So that works out for us. We'll clear out you as well. And that's going to do it for this first game. So GG's to all involved on this one, as we give cops good sportsmanship. Of course, kissy face for the boys. Go for the peace, and we'll go on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be a 35-player free-for-all battle here in Africa. We are going to try and go for the Horn of Africa. It's definitely my favorite spot here. In Africa's map, I don't feel comfortable with. To be honest with you, I feel like I can do the Horn of Africa and have a good shot. I feel like I'm always dead if I go here. Like, West Africa is always the death of me. And speaking of the death of me, we have a player to the right of us, which is the absolute worst possible spot that somebody could go for us. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, our opportunities really abound over there and it's safe. Now we're going to be forced to be pushed into the middle more, where there's a lot more danger and a lot higher chance of us becoming the target ourselves, which is not great. Now, you may argue, why not go farther to the right? I pushed it. I tried to get a little bit lucky here and see if I could secure it. And honestly, if I was looking at, if the player was right here, I would not go there. I would view that as a bad spot, but he chose a more aggressive opening, and it might pay off for him. Who knows? But let's go ahead and see if there's any chance we can get around him. Obviously, that is our goal. We missed out. He's doing a good job of blocking us, too. So it's unfortunate that, number one, he went there, and number two, he knows what he's doing. But alas, we can manage to overcome these trifling words. Inconveniences, there we go. As we're going to just be able to continue to keep going into the east, grab as much land as we can. If we can maintain a top 10 position, we shouldn't be in the worst position. But we obviously want to make sure we're not expending too many troops here, especially as we're kind of getting close to the end. You're immediately going down. I'm going to jump in on this as well, although there's a few more bots for me to grab over here. We'll jump in here. See if we can grab some more south. Sam had an amazing expansion. Good on you, sir. You definitely know what you're doing. That was great. So we get down south, but in a different, interesting position. The crown's down here. And we're in a little bit of a weakened position. Let's go ahead and take the alliance with Sam. Looks like he's getting attacked. Might be just from that bot, though. As I'll take the alliance with you as well. I'm not really looking to fight anyone. Ooh, you are getting attacked. You have been punished for your amazing opening. You went a little bit low on troops, and Jacques will might punish you. Who knows? I think he's gonna wait though. I think he just wanted this little bit of an inlet in case I attack, which is fair. I need to be a little bit cautious though. I need to worry about player 236. Basically, what my concern is I cannot let player 236 take out Bitfrost. If he takes out Bitfrost unopposed, gets all this land, he's going to win, or at least destroy us. So we need to be very cognizant of that and be ready to strike him should he do that. So let's go ahead and try and get an alliance, cultivate a friendship with Bifrost over here, not Bitfrost. Bifrost. There we go. God, this is my nightmare. This is my nightmare. But let's just continue to keep waiting here. In terms of really good targets for us, I mean, New Poland would probably be pretty good. Kano would be great if you didn't get that. We're going to have to be a little bit cautious, though. I mean, as we approach our red interest, Dancing Dolphins could be good, but I don't think we actually get a lot of that. So I'm going to go for Poland instead. Hopefully this guy doesn't just, like, immediately full send into me. And we can actually get some land out of this. But I do... Yep, he immediately full sends into us. Oh, and I get literally nothing out of that. So, worst case scenario has occurred. Let's see if we can get anyone to fight this guy. What do you guys think about this move? Kano, what do you think about this? Okay, Jacques. Charge. Friendship. Yep. Okay, I'm going. Charge. Charge. Don't leave me out to the wind. There's one. There's two. Good. Okay. A little bit of an opportunity here. I led the charge. Denmark immediately full sends. Very unfortunate for me. Strengthens the guy I'm trying to attack. Obviously not in an amazing fashion. We are doing right now 8 out of 13. Not exactly going to win it for us. And remember how I said we needed to try to protect our guy down south? Oh, hell, man. Frick. That was just comedic timing at its best. It's all because of you, Sam. You blocked my strategy. And I can't do anything. I'm just going to wait here and see if this guy full sends anybody else. Oh, thank God. We have at least a little bit of a pathway, but he immediately goes into us. No. No, man. Not like this. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to full send this. We're going to go on to another game. This was just bad. All right, new map, new me. Let's try this one more time. 32 players, Asia free-for-all. Going to try and get China. China's a very strong spot to start off with. There's always going to be a weak player over here. You can typically find some weakness going up north. It's rather good, and for whatever reason, isn't as high valued as other spots. Like, you can see a lot of people in Africa, which can be a good spot, but, you know, requires a little bit of luck. I think this offers the prime example of a good safe spot that also gives a good amount of opportunity as well. And that's kind of something you get with the feel of playing a lot of these games, is where do kind of weaker players tend to gravitate to. And, you know, role play players like, you know, Korea is obviously not a great spawn, but someone's going to go there because they just want to have fun. And no foul on that one. But, you know, if you're playing a little bit more competitive, it is an advantage to know such things. So after our embarrassing loss in Africa, we're going to try and make something better happen here. And how we accomplish that is getting... Dang it, it's the Dancing Dolphin, man. No, go away. Go away, man. This isn't for you. Oh, man, he's not going to like us. That's a problem. I tried to make too many things happen last game because I was, you know, I felt it on the back foot. You may not have you may have thought I was being too hasty, but just playing this game enough and knowing how quickly things can develop, I really understood that, like, if I didn't make things happen quickly, I was going to die. And unfortunately, that was the case for us. And letting Bifrost die in the south was obviously a humongous blunder. But, you know, you play these games as much as you want. There's always going to be a little bit of an error. So let's go ahead and finish things up over here. See if we can grab this Korea player. Is this a player? That is a player. Okay. Not going to worry about that then. As we are getting invaded by somebody... very heavily, by the way. Let's go ahead and grab Japan. As we'll take the alliance with you for now. And hold the line here as much as we can. Although I think we might... oh, no, we'll compete for a little bit of... okay, this is a player. He's attacking. It's fine. Let's go ahead and just finish it off. should be able to get it on this go. We are getting attacked by attack equals death, which is unfortunate for us, but we can hold the line. I'm not too worried about it. Let's try and get an alliance with Adrian as well. And alliance with you would be lovely. So in terms of kind of what we assumed was going to happen, we do have a little bit of a weak player to take advantage of over here, but we do need to fight this guy who's going to be a problem. Taking an alliance with the India player could be fun. Did get a lot attacked by EZZ, which is not nice. I'm going to give him the broken heart and just say friend. Okay. That works out for us. Now we continue to keep waiting here. Now, in terms of where do we want to go, we need to identify the big players. I didn't do it, is right here. Someone we definitely don't want to fight. I don't like where these boats are going, so I'm going to go ahead and claim these islands here. And then just block you from coming over here. You're too big of a risk, I would say, to allow you to just immediately come down this way. So, now we wait and continue to keep building. And, yeah, life's going okay. Where's V5? He's in the middle. Ooh, really rough for him. So, opportunities for us. Dancing Dolphin, obviously. Adrian would be great. EZZ would be great. We're getting attacked by Dancing Dolphin. I told you this guy was going to hate me. I told you. Okay, let's go ahead and preemptively boat. See if we can get some land on this side. Down south. And give me another boat over here as well. Just to kind of recuperate whatever we can here. As we're in 6th place now. Attack is equals death is much bigger than us, which is not great. So, unfortunately, that full send really hurts us. If we can get a compensative full send from EZZ in our favor, that would work out rather nicely for us. As we're decently on troops, definitely take the alliance with you. Although, if you're trying to boat down here, it ain't going to happen, Chief. I'm going to wait for this. I'm not going to charge in here. Grab the rest of this. And I think, honestly, we do charge in here a little bit. I don't like your boats. It feels like you're trying to target me, which is very scary. But I'm going to go ahead and allow it just because there's the full send. Good, that's what we needed. He full sends on the guy we wanted to fight, which is wonderful. We grab as much land as we can. Keep going for this. He full sends us. Doesn't matter. We have a good shot at grabbing this guy in India's land as well. Let's go ahead and shove down this. There's the full send in our favor again. So life has turned out very well for us on this. And we can now jump in on fighting the crown, which seems to be kind of the thing to do. There's another full send. Now we are putting ourselves very much in the middle here. High risk of danger, but our biggest enemy is gone. Or at least kind of banned to the Shadow Realm. As, yeah, you want to be my friend? I'll be your friend. We'll see about that. Even though I'm the crown, I think more people are going to want to fight this guy than anything else. The only one I'm more concerned about is attack equals death, not wanting to be my friend just because he's fought me so many times. Let's try and get alliances with everybody though, and just be like, hey guys, it's time. We gotta fight the crown. Let's see if we can get some buy-in here. Okay, this guy is just the worst. What a jerk, dude. I literally have done nothing to him the entire game. What a jerk. Okay, but we need some buy-in. Let's hopefully hugs. Let's see if we can get a friendship with you. I'm just going to tell everyone to charge. See if we can get some people to go with us. Hugs is in. That was the one I needed the most. I think you're in. Get down to 11%. We are attacking too much. Keep going. Get involved, brother. He'll know I'm the ringleader. I'm going to get full sent here, but you know, there's no way we're going to win this game with this guy on the board. So we'll try and play as defensively as we can. The chances of us being able to peel off to fight anyone else is basically nil. But he has kind of stopped fighting us. Is going after Tajikistan down here. As I didn't do it, is staying out of this. Now that's an interesting move for sure. But I'm going to keep pushing this. As I think I can make Tajikistan a friend, or at least grab some of his land. So let's go ahead and boat over as well. Just kind of continue grabbing presence on this front here. And give me another push. And unfortunately, not quite able to get down there in time. Our friend full sent just a little bit too early. But we're in a decent spot with I didn't do it not attacking. We can continue to keep boating around in Africa. Avoiding P's, although P's is immediately peeling off, so that kind of backfires unless you full send in our favor. Or full send, we'll say. Let's just go ahead and keep attacking this guy for now. Keep this up. And just keep kind of going in as much as we can. Just keep launching boats. The boats will time themselves well with kind of when we need to get back to our red interest, so it's not going to be too detrimental to keep doing this. We just need to keep our advantage up as much as possible. Get to like 45% is our goal. Now, going after 45% with someone who is at this strong is going to be pretty hard, but it's going to be fine, I would say. As our friend is about to die, which is not great. You have now gotten a border with me. Let's go ahead, push this down as much as we can. And yeah, you have turned on us. We are at 40%. Peas is bigger, so let's go ahead and fight Peas as much as we can. And see if we can make some advantage happen for us. We're at 43% in red interest. We're okay. We might have just gotten away with this. Let's just keep pushing this guy down. He's overextending, trying to grab more land, but I'm not going to release. I'm going to keep attacking. As we're at 45%. Gaining percentage while maintaining red interest is exactly where we need to be. Life is going very well for us. See, I can play a good game. When my strategy isn't immediately countered at the beginning of the game, we can do a good job. But anyways, let's keep up this since we've already kind of broken the back of this guy. We're at 50% already. We should be able to kind of just easily knock through this. And he's probably getting close to full sending us here, as we will just be able to keep knocking him down. You can see V5 is getting a little bit frustrated here. We're going to see if we can bait out one more. Yeah, over attack. And now we'll switch. No problem there, friendo. Thanks so much. We'll easily counter this. This is a lot easier target. Someone who should be at, 13 million was at 8. There's the full send there. So now we knock down you. Well done. Hey, these guys played for the victory, but so did we. I mean, if I was in Peas Hug's position, I would have done the same thing. So let's give him claps, good sportsmanship here, and just take him out, though. As that's going to do it for today. So a little bit of an interesting 2.5 game formula for you guys. But alas, take that, dancing dolphin. You can't strike me again. But that's going to do it for today. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. Claps, good sportsmanship. Kiss your face for the boys, and I'll see everybody in the next one.